Karyn Bryant for MMA Heat. I'm here with Jake Ellenberger, who is facing Josh Koscheck at UFC 184. Was this a matchup that you were excited by? I mean, the guy's been in the UFC for such a long time. He's coming off a bit of a layoff, but that's a name that people recognize. I'm curious how you feel about it.
Sure. You know, it's funny. You can take it back all the way to the Ultimate Fighter. The first one, Chris Lieben, who I actually lived with for 6 months. People don't know that when I trained at Team Quest. So I've seen him for a while, though. I was hoping to get to match up. We were scheduled at one time. You know, it's really, the matchup's finally here. You know, it's come to fruition. So I was excited when they brought the matchup to me. But for me, it's all about executing on Saturday night.
Well, we were talking about it on UFC Tonight the other day. I read some promo, and it was like, and two amazing wrestlers with hardcore striking power, you know, go at it. I mean, do you see the matchup like that when people are known for great wrestling, that it's going to be a stand-up war instead? Is that what you think it's going to be?
I'm not sure what people think it's going to be, but it's going to be me taking what I want. It's, you know, when a fight's 50-50, you're giving somebody opportunity, and that's really not what this is going to be. So my focus has been on the strategy and the tactic that I've really been working through the last 8 weeks.
Nice. You know, we were talking before, I forget which fight it was before, but we were talking about how some guys get in there and you get that paralysis by analysis. Sometimes you start in there and you start to think, and you admitted that has happened to you. Is that, did you figure out a way to stop that from happening?
You could say that. You could say that. I've you know, I've been introduced to, I guess, kind of a whole new world, really an alternate reality. With some of I would say the more of the stressful kind of panic and terror situations I've been through.
Wait a minute. What do you mean?
It's a kind of a different approach. It really, for me, the focus hasn't been on a specific, you know, skill, sharpening a skill. It's more of just, you know, psychologically, how do I develop, how do I kind of evolve a little bit. And so you know, I started working with a guy, a Torn Hill, a friend of mine who's been known to kind of develop a structure for law enforcement and special forces. So that's really, we've approached this as, you know, more of a combat situation. So you start to implement the more of the stress and then the things that create much more of a psychological battle than more of a physical one. So that's. It's been a different world these last few weeks. So,
okay, now I'm getting these ideas. I went down to Strong Sports yesterday, and I know you've been training with Frank Trigg down there, and I'm starting to get the idea now. This is where my mind goes when you say that, is that they lock you in a dark room, you don't know how many guys are in there, and they all start to try to jump you, and it's fight or flight. That's what my mind just went to. How close am I?
That I cannot, no comment, actually.
You cannot confirm nor deny.
I cannot confirm nor deny. We'll just say that it's the worst experience that I've had in my life. I've never, in the military or the fight world, I've never experienced anything like that.
And you believe this is effective? Clearly, you have to believe in it.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm at a better place right now for this fight Saturday night than I've been in my whole career. So it's kind of a calm. It's been a relaxing week. You know, that's really it. It's just I have no doubt. No fear. There's no thinking going to be involved.
Oh my God, I want to take your pulse right now. You're like freaking me out right now, Jake. You're so, it's you know what? You're a little bit Dexter right now. I got to be honest with you.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
It's actually a really, really good thing. Strategically, though, do you find, you know, it's been a while since we've seen Josh in the octagon, though, but what have you seen? Where do you see the holes in his games that you think you can exploit?
You know, he's had a lot of success with a few things that he does really well. I mean, obviously from wrestling and even in the last few years. But you know, for me, it's just being able to control this fight goes. Really, that gate. So it's you know, I'm not going to really give our strategy away, but he is good in a few areas. But you know, I feel like they're going to be pretty easy to kind of to capitalize on where you.
And how much of a benefit has it been having your good friend Mark Munoz to train with for this for the same card?
Oh, it's great, Mark. You know, Mark's he brings good energy. You know, he's a guy. He's like a brother to me. You know, I've been training with him for the last 5 years. It's good to see him back. You know, healthy. He looks great. Training looks great for him. So it's just good energy. You know, whenever we can be on the same card. I don't think we've been on the same card since San Diego. Yeah. I think that was probably 5 years ago.
That's a while ago.
I think, yeah. So it's great.
Nice. And I saw your brother Joe with you yesterday as well. He said he doesn't quite have a fight yet. Are you hoping to get him in action soon as well?
Yeah, I know he is to get something scheduled, but I think we got to get Joe maybe not stop eating a little the coffee cake. You know, turn that down a little bit. You know, I'm not.
It's the baby.
Sorry.
Wait. Oh wait, no, the baby's too.
Which
now.
baby?
Yeah.
The two babies. Yeah, no, he just. He'll be back. I'm sure he'll be back in a few months, but just getting Joe more routine.
Nice.
Yeah.
And lastly, I should ask you, your former training partner Ronda Rousey has another title fight ahead of her. How do you think this one will go down with Kat Zingano?
Okay, Kat's definitely a tough test for her. I think, you know, Ronda's a special athlete. You know, she's obviously in the position she's in for a reason. But I think Kat will bring definitely pose a threat. You know, she'll bring a tough fight for Ronda. But I see her still coming out with her hand raised.
Nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna go meditate on that special forces stuff, and I'm gonna find out after this fight. You're gonna tell. Look at him. He's staring. He's giving me the eye right now too. I'm gonna figure out what this special training was. You can tell me after the fight.
We'll talk a little more after.
All
the
right.
fight. Yes.
I love it. All right. Jake, it's great to see you as always. Best of luck in the fight.
Thank you, Karyn. Thank you.